Good morning. It's Sheila from She's a Sassy Lady coming to you this morning. And it's a cloudy morning, but it's a good morning because I get to spend it with you and I have my cup of coffee and we're ready to go. Uh, First off, thank you for making cards again this week. I really appreciate it. And what we're going to do this week is we are going to work on tilting letters. Okay? Adjusting them, altering them. So I want you to just get up a screen on your Gypsy. I'm at the basic key right now and I want to go to the advanced key because what we're going to be using right up here is, see this, I want to get nice and close so you can see. See this right here, this little arrow that kind of curls around? That's going to tilt our keys. Right below it we have a slant key, and I'm going to show you that, but I'm not going to use it today. The reason being is I don't have a use for it right now, but it's something that you can use very easily, and all you have to do is touch the key and use your degrees just like before. But today I'm going to do a page for my grandson Gavin, and it's going to be labeled Drummer Boy. So I've already picked out the Mickey font, and I'm going to type in Drummer Boy, whoops, backspace. I don't want it all caps. R-U-M-M-E-R, capital B-O-Y. Okay. There's my Drummer Boy, and I want this to go all across on my screen. So I'm just using right over here, I'm tapping with the two balls. I'm using the large one to make my Drummer Boy a little bit larger so that it's easier to see. And I just went too big because I was talking to you, but that's okay. Now I want to move it over. Now it's, as you can see, it's over on both edges. But we're going to play with this Drummer Boy just a little bit. First we want to kern it, but I'm not going to use the kerning key. I want to use my keys separate, one at a time. I'm going to zoom in, and that's by holding the little up here, the silver button on the side, holding it down with my thumb, and then tapping on the screen. Now we've got the D, and I'm over the edge, so I want to get it so that it's within the screen, within the mat. And what I'm going to do is move the letters over a little bit, but I'm also going to tilt them. At this point I touch the button and I move it in whatever direction I want to move it. See how I did that? Because I don't want a straight line on this. The Mickey font is already tilted a little bit, but I want it tilted just a little bit more than it is because I love the effect on certain fonts. And then also with children, I don't want it as drastic or as, I don't know, disciplined, no, straight-laced, whatever you want to use. I like a little movement in there. And notice I'm going over because I want to weld, and so I'm going over. And then too, look at, if you put an M and an M together, they're straight lines, and that looks kind of funny. So we're going to tilt it by the advanced key, the little circular thing, and then tilt it. And you can tilt it whatever direction you want, see? But to move it back and forth, you have to be on the basic key, a basic selection to move side by side. Oh, now I want to pan, so I'm going to touch with my left thumb, hold the bottom silver key down right over in the corner there, and just hold and move over. And now we're going to select the E, move it over, the R, move it over, and that one's so straight, we're going to tip it a little bit, tip it like that, there we go. The B. Now I also like my caps a little bit larger, so I'm going to go back to the basic key, take off this little link button, the ratio button, and I'm going to go to height, and I'm going to make that a little bit larger, and I'm actually making it 1.90. Whoops, 1.9. Okay, and I did it that way because I want to go back to the D and make that the same. Oops, make that the same size also. Every now and then I hit the wrong button, guys. O. And then we have to get the little Y. Oops. Gotta pan it. I went off the edge there. There we go. Move the Y over so it gets in. So we've got them all on, and we've got them within the allotted space on both sides. I want to get back over to the D, remember, because I want to make that a little bit larger. And so I've already got the ratio button off. I want to click on the height, and it's at 171. I want it at 190, and I'm going to have to click down, oops, click down 190. And see how it still fits in there? Looks great. Now, look at how that looks. Drummer boy. And all we've done is mix the letters up a little bit, okay? Now, I want to try another thing with you, and that is, let me see if I have enough time first, or whether I have to go to another video. We're going to go to another video on that. Okay, let's take a look at, just take any word, and, oops. I'm going to grab a child's ear, no, Alphalicious, there we go. Alphalicious. I want you to see how the slant key works. Okay, we'll just say Little Gavin, because this is who this page is going to be on. Little Gavin. Little shift lock. Oops. There we go. G A V I N. I think I changed fonts in there, but that's okay, because all we're going to do is just show you this slant button. Now go to the advanced key, and this third button down here is a slant. Notice how all my letters are straight up and down. I hit the slant, and by switching this, look at that, I can slant those letters so that they look italic. Isn't that cool? And let's zoom in so you can see it. Again, you hit the slant button and you tap the little arrows over on the right, and I've made them straight and tilting them. Tilting them. Oops, straight, tilt. That's how easy it is. And then you can turn anything into an italic. You can take your boxes and make them over, tilted over to the side. So now you've learned two little things today, but we're going to come right back because there's something else I want to show you. Thank you. Bye now.